Hello everyone, it's Brian, and welcome back to Skyrim Survival Legendary, the game where the cat has 9 lives. And we're back in Fort Dawnguard with Gunmar, who has just decided that we need a full suit of Dawnguard armor. And as it turns out, that is not very useful armor for us, because it's heavy armor, and it is going straight back to him in Sale. He's got a little quest marker. I guess we're supposed to pick up a quest from him, deal with some necromancers somewhere, but we're not going to buy an armored troll, even though armored trolls are kind of cool. So here's Serene. She made it back. We got her to come here, but now we're going to be able to get going on better crossbows. So I guess first she can... Yeah, she can send me on a quest to get the enhanced crossbow schematic, and that's going to be in Robber's Gorge, apparently. And she can teach me how to make a regular old crossbow, so that's good. So I could spend huge amounts of money to get archery training, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to use my... Let archery just take care of itself, since that's the main way Kitty does Kitty's stuff. Alright, so we are ready to head out of here. You may remember that we picked up quests from what's-her-name, Serana last time, and so forth. So we have a whole bunch of new quests, ancient technology, there it is. And this looks like a little area of quests. That's the Olaf's versus Bard's College. So we might go up to this area and just do a few of these guys. And I've had that quest since the dawn of time. I must have a copy of that book. So let's see. Anything else to do now? Not a lot to do in Riften itself, so we'll probably go there and fast travel. Alright, so heading down the path from, what is this place called? Fort Dawnguard, and we're going to go, I don't know why I keep closing that gate, but I keep closing that gate because that is what I do. And the plan is to go to that, wait a minute, alright, we have encountered some vampires, so she was lightning bolting me, so we're going to resist shock. We need to, and resist magic, and we need to heal ourselves. All right, that is a slight problem. So fortunately, I had an ultimate healing potion, but I seem to be a little bit short on healing potions, which is awkward. Hopefully she's not gonna want to know as bad as it was. Vampire scout. Alright, whoa, frozen. Took our last little health potion there. This is getting a little awkward. We may switch over. She was smart enough to, as soon as we switched over to resisting shock. Alright, so I'm going to try this invisibility and see if that helps at all. Because, see, she switched to frost when we switched to resisting shock. So now I've got a little bit of resisting shock and frost. So we're... try to heal with our remaining mana. Oops, whoops, whoops. Oh, kitty cat. Oh, kitty. All right. Well, we just ate all our salmon steaks. So much for our brilliant... and we're eating the blue mountain flowers because the blue mountain flowers have just a little tiny bit of healing. This is what you do when you get desperate in permadeath. We may have to eat the rest of our blue mountain flowers, which is irritating because I probably need to go make some health potions, and that's what I need. Alright, can we make it up to the castle? Come on, why did I close that gate? Jump around, try to be a difficult target. Gotta make the gate open. Okay, I'm not closing that gate anymore. Alright, now there's some... I think there's like... Aren't there guys in here that are supposed to be helping me? Maybe that's why I'm not getting shot in the back anymore, at least. This may have been a slightly close call. Oh dear. Alright, so I am going to definitely have to attend more carefully to... We're not going to just walk out of Fort Dawnguard without any health potions. Since nobody's attacking me, I think it must have... Either it got hung up on the gate. Okay, we're going back to hidden. Or they're actually fighting some... Oh yeah, see, there's a guard shooting. Actually, that might be the only guard out here helping me. Letting the guard engage. And we're healing when we can. Staying hidden. Once I get back to full hidden, we're going to try to kill this thing. Or if we just have to, I don't really want to go inside Fort Dawnguard until it is down. Oh, kitty, kitty, kitty. I got spotted again, which is irritating. Now, if that guard goes down, we're going to be back in the soup, and we might have to run back inside yet again. Alright, I see two guys now. Alright, Vampire Scout. Yeah. Stay up, guard. Oh, that's a regular vampire. Okay, so that's easier to kill. Let's get him down. Reduce the number of offensive platforms they have. Cut their firepower first. That one's down, so I think there's just this one. Which one's the guard? Which one's the vampire? No idea how much health that guard has, but I doubt it's all that much. Alright, we're turning this thing around. Whoops, oh, that's an actual Vari. Unfortunately, I think I just shot Vari, which is going to be enough. To probably, yep, she's down. Here comes the scouts. Starting to shock me again, but I think I can. Oh shoot, she's healing herself. She's invisible. Darn it. So close. See if I can just aim at the dot somewhere here. There it is. And it's down. Man, man, man. That was a close run thing. That was a close run thing, and all because I forgot to check my healing potion level. Alright, somewhere in here down here that body was. And, alright, now we can heal ourselves. Now we can go inside. No free hits for them. Alright, so we're looking for food and getting ourselves up. I couldn't find anything in the way of healing potions other than food. Oh shoot! All right, there's still another one out here. Just gonna try to run. Gonna run. There's no more. There's no more whatever. Thought we were through the worst of that, but clearly we are not quite through the worst of that. Oh. We're going to eat all these salmon steaks and a clam meat because, you know, kitties use up all of our healing. Anything that has, when you eat something, it uses a lowered amount of its very first effect. So I think I am fully out. I ate one that had resist shock on it, I think. Might be making it out to the horse, and we are completely naked of food, of any kind of healing whatsoever other than mana-based healing. But we are just getting the hell out of Dodge and trying to learn a valuable lesson. Kitty has learned a valuable lesson. just running past everything, trying to get to Riften and our stash of... great, a wolf. Trying to get to our stash of whatever those things are called. Reagents. You know, you make potions with. Make some health potions. Oh, now our horse has been slowed with a bolt of cold. Here's some guys for those. Apparently that's even more vampires or spellcasters or something. Yep. So we're leaving them to talk to the people in the tower. Hopefully they will aggro on each other. And it is just a race to stay alive. This is a race to stay alive. All right, we've seen past the most combat-y of it. Gonna go around to our secret backdoor horse face carport. And we are now in the hunt for even more fish because of the fish problem. So we can get our sleep and use what health potion making things we have to make some health potion like things. I'm really just making the absolute maximum amount of any kind of health because I just don't want to walk anywhere else without any of that. I will stock up on a few potions for which I have reagents, and then it is off to the pier to hopefully get a lot of, turn some full fish barrels into empty fish barrels. Because they are friends with us at the fishery, so we are just going to harvest all their little salmon for them. Say thank you, thank you, thank you for being our friend and giving us all of your fish. Catch all these fish, even the weird non-food related ones, but we have got the fish. So this is a fish restock back in our house. We are going to make a lot of fishy. We're going to put some of the steak back. We're going to make more fishy. So now we have a big pile of fishy to eat. We need some more reagents. So, Elgrim,
I'm kind of busy.
do you have my reagents?
You here for... so you're an alchemist then?
I am an alchemist when I remember to be. So we will definitely take anything that has anything to do with healing, anything else that looks cheap and good.
Yes.
Not very much to be had there. We'll go to the pond prawn,
will be the death of me.
or the pond prone, or
Some may call this junk.
and he calls them treasures. I call him a place to sell stuff that isn't related to what we actually want to do. Clear out some of our inventory, get a little bit of money back going.
Can I interest you in some fun? Everything I've got on display, really.
Selling of, just cutting our weight down, getting our money up, and we will get our alchemy on here, wearing our nice alchemy items. I'm now making a few fortify enchantments because I want to do some enchantments. One of the things I discovered in that battle was I don't actually have as much anti-frost equipment as I would like to have. So we are going to coin ourselves some new ring. So there's a nice resist frost ring that'll help us next time that's a problem. A nice resist shock necklace that we didn't have a good enough one of. And what else? We'll make a good carrying necklace and maybe a alchemy necklace for the next round of alchemy. So this is to gradually teching up our ability to make better and better things. But meanwhile, I had to make some actual things, and that used up our grand soul gems. Now, here's... we needed to ask any one of these dudes about, these carriage dudes, about where the Moth Priest is, and he's in Dragonbridge. So we will be heading back there, which is actually really good, because that's actually near the places we need to do those other quest we were originally planning to do at the start of the episode before all of the horrible things happened. So, here we are, carriage to Solitude, which is back where things happen. I hope another dragon doesn't instantly appear here. We are, of course, tired and hungry from the long journey, and a bear is apparently attacking the horses. So, we will just do a little shooting McShoot face there. Know what you think, why you think you're a problem bear, because you're a bear. We are past the bear. The bears are frightening face. So, up to Solitude here. And we need to rest and do all of the basic town things. So we are now well rested and well fed. Just stopped at the inn there because we don't have a lot of creds in Solitude yet, but we will. We will one of these days. Now, here we are in Dragon Bridge, and we've got to ask where the Moth Priest went, and so we're just asking the first guy we see.
So he rode to a town not long ago with an escort of soldiers.
So he headed south across the Dragon Bridge, and that is where we are going to go after him. Kitty is off. And I think it's pretty close down here, yeah. So, a plopped over carriage. Fortunately, it doesn't happen when we ride on carriages. And sure enough, a vampire. Can read about effects of the Elder Scrolls. They make you go blind, 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 blind. And so, Moth Priest to Forebears Holdout. So, we are going to go to the Forebears Holdout. And I guess that's the old vampires, whatever. And look, it's right in the area where we were kind of going anyway. And so we are going to mount Horsey McH and just ride over there real quick. And that gets us back on track after a... Wow, it's another one of those... appears right in front of you bears. That's exciting. Oh, look, there's even more dead carriages. So many dead carriages. Whoops. Come on, horsey. You're in the way. Just gonna kill this bear. Because it would be too simple if we could just have gotten right on to our vampire quest, you know, without, spending the first 15 minutes almost being dead. But bears still pack a little bit of a wallop. But as long as there aren't two bears, we're okay. Well, there's somebody on a horse. That's interesting. This. Oh, this is the one that was here at the beginning that we found that little stuff on long ago on our very first ride this way. Okay. Well, we will definitely get all the blue butterflies and flowers because we are still woefully short of the kind of things you make healing potions out of. So I'm following this track of blood stains. Apparently the Moth Priest conveniently went splat on the side of each little care on the way in. But sure enough, here we are at the Forebears Holdout. And for some reason, something sees me, but hopefully not something inside the cave. Alright, so we are ready to go in here and do a quote-unquote dungeon, or in this case, a cave, and get along our vampire quest. I see gargoyles, but hopefully not active ones. And I see a dude. Empire Sprawl. Let's start working it. Working this situation. It's good if he can't find his way over to me, but I can shoot him from a distance. That is my favorite kind of bad guy. Else. Let's go down the stairs. Oh, they come out the bottom. Alright, so they're on to me now. They're coming over here, it looks like. Coming over the bridge. A few. Oh, good shot, Kitty. Good shot, Kitty. Alright, that guy. Oh, and there's more new dots appeared there. So we've woken up a bunch of things. We're going to let them calm down a little. Start walking back to their areas. Thank you very much. death hounds. Less death hounds. Come on, Vampire's Thrall. Guess it's better if I don't get spotted. I picked that up before. I'm definitely trying to kind of pick up another supply of reagents. Dog. That way. Yeah, that's better. I see. So that once the dogs saw me, they see me better. See, that guy can't see me as well, or that gal, whatever. That Vampire's Thrall. Oh. Okay. So, is there anyone else over there? Yes, there is. Can I shoot them from this distance? Let us find out. Ooh. Not only can I shoot them, I can do a lot of damage to them, unless I've already hit him before. That guy gonna come all the way over here? Possibly. Excellent. 2 more red dots over there by the scary spell thing. I'm sure is where we're supposed to go next. But they're not coming over to us. Okay. So, what's the plan? I'm going to go over there. I guess we're going to harvest stuff. Find all our arrows from earlier people. Get our supply of arrows up. Our supply of anything good up. I think I shot somebody over here. Yes. Got so many glass arrows, I don't necessarily have to have a huge supply of steel ones. Okay, that's where walking around before, so I think up here is where we're expecting those apparently 2 bad guys. Okay, so
I must.
How much longer can we keep this up?
I guess they've got the Moth Priest inside the spell thing, and we've got some vampires. So we're just gonna hide down here. Kitty is pretty darn stealthy. Taking advantage of that. I was hoping they would walk right in front of me there, but they have not chosen to. Now, why don't you guys go back and get in. Whoa. Okay, so that one apparently is able to walk past me. So we're just going to lump her down there. Sort of inelegantly done for me to walk up and let her get right next to me, but somehow she did not detect me. So here's a named guy, Malchus. So he's probably pretty mighty, but we're gonna get him ready for fun.
I guess I was just hearing things.
Okay, let him get all the way back over there. And we'll see if we can pop him. Is he gonna heal? No, he's not gonna heal. So much for named guys being more mighty. What does he have? Waystone focus. So these are waystones. And certainly vampire dust is definitely good because, among other things, it helps us heal. Or be invisible. Or both. So now, let's just search the other little bad guys. And then I guess we have to somewhere. Oh, look. Can I sleep in the coffin? That's kind of cool. See, it seems like you ought to not be able to sleep in the coffin if you're not a vampire. And you should kind of need to only sleep in coffins if you whatever, but this doesn't seem to be how it works. Alright, so that turned out not to be too hard. You just stick it in the hole.
My master is dead.
So there's the moth priest. Ooh, but he is red to me. And the lights are turning on. Okay, so I have absolutely no idea how hard a moth priest is to kill, but we're going to find out. Maybe, if we can aim a glass arrow. Dexion Vicus. Okay, well, he's certainly not too bad while we hit him from stealth. Or just get critical hits. Our first skill point. Oh, he's healing. Don't do that. Great. See, now he's... I thought we were done with him. Stop. Stop hitting me. Let's not use a thing. Come on. Stop hitting me.
Stop! I yield.
Alright.
That
He's
wasn't
good. And we're good. So now he's friendly.
I could see
Dexion.
I owe you a debt.
Hi, Dexion. I owe you a debt.
These
for
vampires
shooting me in
claimed
the
they had
face.
some purpose in store for me. You do? All right then. Enough. You have...
Seems
If-
pretty calm for
I will be
having been
happy
shot in
to
the face that many times.
Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more...
Alright, so he's apparently going to go by himself. And we will be reporting our success to Isran next time we are back there. But I think we should do some fun things around here. So, yeah, we got Robber's Gorge, Deadsman's Respite. They all have little quests. So, Olaf's Verse. And I think the Enhanced Crossbow is at the other. But Robber's Gorge is a little hard to approach, so I'm going to go to the Olaf's Verse first, because I think that might clear the way for us to come at Robber's Gorge from the back. Robber's Gorge is that fort that's right by the bridge, you know, and it has little booby traps over the bridge and stuff. So we are going around here. Now, King Olaf's Verse, this, what we find in here, is for the Bard's College quest, and it actually opens a whole quest line, and so it seems worth doing to go get some quests in a line. Put them in a line, have them be quests, all of that stuff. So I'm trying to find my way around here. Not have too many stupid bad things attack us. Okay, here is... Is this it? I think this is it. Deadman's Respite. And what do you think? They're going to be a whole bunch of dead men come popping out. Let us check, but be ready. Alright, for some reason I am seen by something, and I think there's a red dot that I had run past. Hoping to go back into stealth. Oh yeah, 3 red dots at least. So I'm just hanging out around here. We're just waiting. Waiting and waiting. Staying warm by the fire. Good thing they have fire. Staying warm. Trying to shoot at the thing. Okay. Alright, so apparently going up next to that, maybe that cut their line of sight. Because then it finally went back to... Whoops, I'm detected by something. Maybe that's horsey. Something's detecting me, but I'm not in combat. Alright, well, anyway, after that irritating procedure, we are now in a Draugr area. And it has a scary gate. Let's check our stuff. We're going to go with Resist Fire as just kind of a default resistance to manifest. So we've got a little bard-looking guy. He doesn't look mean. Oh, Ruby Dragonclaw. Oops. Ruby Dragonclaw apparently wakes up the Draugr, but it looks like that friendly bard we're supposed to follow. Fortunately, this thing didn't lock. So we don't that. No locking allowed, and these are relatively easy guys. Good, good, good. And I'm sure gals. But it's sometimes hard to tell from the skeleton. Come on. Ooh, here he goes. So he seems to wait for us to catch up. We're having a vision of an ancient bard. He apparently forgot his grand soul gem. Alas, his empty grand soul gem. What's going on here? Little twisty passages. Ooh. This looks like we're gonna have little dial-a monsters. Lots of dial-a monsters. Probably have to dial some of them, but we don't know where the dialing mechanisms are. Oop, spiders, spiders. Easy spiders. Quite get spotted. And here's something. Alright, a chest. I actually thought that was the way to go past, but apparently it's just a chest and just some random loot. Not very important. So I am not... Apparently I'm not finding the dial-a monster. Ah, okay. Dial monster. And sure enough, okay, yeah, and that closed behind us. Alright, so it's got this whole different... I guess that changes the grain. That guy was easy enough. But he's a hulking Draugr. Oh, look, he's getting whumped by a booby trap. That's cool. We're splattered with hulking Draugr blood. By his little booby trap. Pull the thing. That was timely. I think he might... Is he here too? Yes, he is there too. Alright, so we are playing a game of Whack-a-Draugr. I could shoot him this way and then run back to the other one. Or we could just go over here. So we're standing next to the polarizer. And there he is. Hello, hulking Draugr. You are surprisingly a lot of hit points. So we will wait a little. He doesn't seem to be directly to tell. He's still coming. And he is down, as we like him. Draugr things. Standing in the area. Alright, well, white is not as bad, but hey, when you got a fun dial-a monster, why not use it? Disrupts his going to our old location to find us. He still knows we're here, but he's a little bit confused. I have no idea where he went. Oh, he must be locked. He must be locked in. We locked him in a nub. He got locked in a nub. Let's see if we'll just go back to hidden, or do we need to just kill him? we're just gonna have to pooch him down. Can't remember if I've got my resist frost stuff on right now, but at the moment, it's not doing enough damage to make me concerned. Hasn't even made me formally cold yet. And we heal. Point of restoration. Okay, so I imagine we go in through this. Is this right? It's just a pretend Draugr. An expired Draugr. Just keeping an eye on who's who. This does seem like a new way and unsearched stuff. So sometimes why it's good to search things even when you don't need loot, because it helps you know when you've been somewhere before. Okay, new part of dungeon. Just making sure that stuff wasn't runes or whatever. So a little trappy, doory area. Pretty good. Oh, a spider from above. Spiders from above. Hello, spiders. I think I can just kill spiders. It seems I can. Not the battle it might once have been. That's always nice to have leveled past some things. So he did get the jump on me. He surprised me there. It's kind of cool, like with the camera, the way it did. Suddenly there's a spider. But we're just looting things. Here's a little polarizer. Ah, so that opens a deep, deep pit. And it seems we may have to go in the deep, deep pit. I don't like doing that, you know, where you don't know how you'll ever get out. You know, the one good thing, comparing this to real life is, at least in here, you know there's going to be a way out. At least theoretically, there's a way out. You don't actually know that when you just jump down a deep well in real life. So we're in the water. That's fine. We are able to water breathe if we need to. And we have found a passage, which we knew had to be there because there has to be a way out. It's sort of like if there's something that's locked any level harder than novice, then you kind of know that there's either going to be a key somewhere, or there's going to be, or that you don't actually have to do the lot to finish any quests, because otherwise they would, they make their role-playing games so you can do all the different specialties. You don't, even though everybody always ends up picking up lockpicking, you don't have to. So they're not going to put a real quest behind a master lock without also hiding a key somewhere. And of course, then there's the ones that they want to make sure you can't do until you actually are on the right quest, and those are the ones they say can't be picked. So meanwhile, this Draugr White and his friends are being mowed down with glass arrows. Used about 50 glass arrows from our big batch we made. So we got a gate, a little triggery thing, so we don't have to get caught in some booby trap. Swinging blades, apparently. Fair enough. This. Open iron door. Okay, down the thing. Alright. Ooh. Enchanter table. So useful to find because I can get rid of a couple of disenchanty things. Have the ability to disenchant things when I need to. Alright, so that is a magical barrier door. Not yet the way forward. Ooh. The quality of Draugr just went up. That looks like a Death Lord. It's gonna eat some stuff. We'll try a better arrow. Let's see if we can paralyze him. So this is the paralysis bow, so he has to stand there and isn't shouting his giant shouts at me and so forth. All right, that was pretty good progress for him not seeing me. And he falls down again with the paralysis bow. See, a little... That's why we're making these good weapons. Good weapons for good monsters. Well, that was funny. He had to manually get up so that he could kneel down and surrender. But he is dead. D-E-D, dead. Ooh, hello. Uh-huh. Like in there was one of those crystals that zaps you, but it hasn't zapped me yet. Okay. He can be down. He can be almost down, and detected, and down. Yay. That's down. Just try to knock him off, just in case he was gonna shoot at me. Oh, maybe it only happens if I step on that thing. Ooh, or take this thing, but anyway, it's off. Just nothing really in there. Okay, iron door. Master lock chest. Will it have anything good? I get a point of lock picking. There we go. And an ebony bow. It's somewhat valuable, but I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll just lug it for now. Alright. Okay, we have a weird Rumo contraptions, and now we have bad guys. Locked us in. But they're not hard bad guys. Excellent. Still hearing noises. Now we're up to a Draugr White. Hide over here. Oh, there is a trap trigger. Starting to. It's good when you spot those in time to not have the trap happen. Excellent. So, first, let's just clean out these little rooms. And I think we have to pull that chain to open this staircase. Sure enough. What do we find down in the bottom? There. A little button to go through the stone chamber. Oh, and there's our friend again. Our friend again. He is Svaknir, huh? And there's King Olaf's verse, and there is the body of Svaknir. Okay, and it's got... Nice, that's the book that's got some crossed out bits, but we can go to the Bard's College with it. Excellent. So we have made some progress, but apparently no fast way to travel to the beginning of the dungeon. Oh, here he is again. Oh, the sealed door. He's gonna let us through the sealed door. Oh, right, because remember we had the whatever it was, the ruby claw or something. So here we are at a new part of this dungeon, but I think it's time to stop. So with 4 dragons down at level 43, we are going to see you next time when the cat has 9 lives.